welcome back to the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman. I am framing in my last two exterior walls on the house here. Just framed this one in. I'm getting ready to frame that last one there. I need to get those in to frame the octagon. We have been working all week on getting everything else up and complete. I'll come up here and if I can get up to my perch that I used to take pictures from. I've been working all week at getting this back corner and the dormer in. As you can see, the dormer's done. I shingled this all in yesterday and this morning. Finished it up. Put the hip cap on. So really, all we got left is this octagon section out here, which is about a 13-foot roof as opposed to a 20 all the way up there. It's only going to be 13 now. I do have to finish up on that part and finish the ridge cap, but I'm thinking once I get the walls complete out here, get these walls out here complete, I can, my goodness, a day should do a lot in framing that octagon in. I know there's a lot of cuts in there, but it should come along fairly quickly. We get this thing sealed up. I'm hoping by midweek next week to have most of it complete. At least I'm hoping. That will make 3 weeks that I've been working on the roof. I've lost probably the best part of a day and a half just moving scaffolding around. It takes about an hour and a half each time I tear down 4 lifts and rebuild it. Because I'm working here by myself, you have to kind of, I don't want to get hurt, so I have to take it slow. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I am also kind of calculating my lumber situation. I think I'm going to have to end up, well, I know, I'm going to have to rip my leftover, anything that's left over in 2x10s, 2x12, stuff that I'm not going to use. I'm going to have to rip it up into 2x6 and 2x4 to finish everything. I did some calculating today of what I needed for the garage area. Sorry, tripping around here. And I finished sorting and putting in the house the last of my 2x6 16s. My 2x6 12s are gone. So those 2 stacks are completely used now, or at least in the house. I've still got quite a stack of 2x10 by 16, which I know I'm not going to need all of. Plus I've got all of my planking that I'm using on my scaffolding. But I come in here, as you can see, and stacked pretty much everything that I need for the garage and second floor, the bonus room, for plating. I don't have it all, but I have a lot of it. I have some, I guess most of that stuff is stair material. So I am in the process of narrowing it in very quickly with my material. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to, like I said, have to set up, and I noted that in an earlier video way back when I was doing, sorry, I'm just going up the ladder. When I was doing my milling, I had some really nice material that I could get 2x12s out of, and I said, well, I really need 2x6, but if I run out of 2x6, I've got extra 2x12 I can rip up, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do to get what I need. So I just coming up into the attic area to give you a view of that. This won't be a long video, just an update more than anything. So let me give you kind of the scan. Starting here, obviously that's the front of the house. Coming around the first hip, the garage is out there. Coming into the first dormer. Coming around to the back hip, back corner of the garage. And so this is what we were working on all this week. Filling all of this in, clear around, building the next dormer, filling it in, shingling as we went. It'll be so nice to get this all watertight. And so there's the valley and there's the hip. That's going out into the area where the octagon is going to be. Now that's going to be, like I said, kind of a surprise of what I'm doing there. It is very different than what originally the plan was. So anyway, see my battery's flashing. I just wanted to give an update. If it goes out, I'll come back. I gotta get some stairs in here. Still got 2 sets of steps to build. Ordered my flooring for the attic from Lowe's. Asked for 15. They sent me, or asked for 20. They sent me 15. I wanted to get them up in here before I closed it up, and here I am closing it up this afternoon, and I'll have to bring them up through a window. So this is the last wall that I've got to frame, and that's what I'm going to do now. So maybe I'll set up and bring you along for a little bit of that to finish out the video to mark the occasion. I'll be back. Well, we just have to sheathe them. I do have to put the corner blocks in out here. There are corner blocks to go in here. I'll do that from the outside when I set up the scaffolding. To sheathe it. But we have the octagon framed. So now we can sheathe it and finish the roof. Dry it in. Got about 20 feet here of 20 by 16 that's not dried in. But that's hopefully for another week. I think I'm going to go home. It's almost 9 o'clock by the time I pick up. It's been a long week and I'm tired. So, appreciate you joining me. I will try to do some more short videos on the process of building this octagon in. I will say that doing the hips and the valley, definitely a must. I was originally planning on just filling in down and putting a beam across here and then putting in a kind of a false valley, like coming in and hooking onto my other roof line and sheathing this over. But I'm glad I did it this way. It's saved a lot of material, but it's also just as strong and works out nicely. So just means that the support is coming out here onto this wall, and I'm going to have supports there, support under the joint when the time comes where I spliced it. So yeah, it's a solid roof. I am going to sign off. So until next time, as always, you have a great day.